Y'all, it's early. Look at here. I'm about to walk out the door. I'm gonna get in here and get the 5500. Boy, it's humid this morning. God, I'll go get in the crank the 5500 up. Get it, let it warm up a few minutes, and we're gonna get going. So I'm actually gonna be a couple minutes ahead, so it'll be good. Smoked off. So I'm gonna pick Justin up here in a little bit toward between Tuscaloosa and Birmingham, and I have got him. I made up several of these yesterday. These are the scrunch things that go in your carabiner. I cut the handle off of them, and heated the screwdriver part up and bend it around and go right on the carabiner. Okie doke. We are rolling. It's showing we're going to get there. It's 3 hours and 49 minutes is what it's showing. 254 miles from right here at the house. So we've got a pretty good little drive ahead of us to go do this one. We're going to head that away. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything. Maybe not. So I'm gonna ride. See y'all back in a little bit. So this is Reform, Alabama. So you got Reform, and then about 7 or 8, maybe 9 miles on down the road right here, you got Gordo, Alabama. G-O-R-D-O. Two kind of odd names for towns, but these are the two probably speed trap capitals of the world. They generate a lot of revenue right here in these two little towns, writing a lot of tickets. Soon that's going to change for Gordo, because they've got a bypass here in another year or so that'll be open, and you won't go through that town no more. And they need to hurry on up, get a bypass around Reform, and you want to deal with these two speed traps maybe one of these days. So this is Gordo, passing through here. Nobody much out and about this morning, so this one dump wagon in front of me. It's pretty kind of misty, you know, real bad foggy, heavy fog this morning. I hate driving in this kind of when it's like this, because it makes it a little challenging to see, and the way the headlights and everything kind of reflects off of it all. So right there is the Husqvarna sign. It's Northport Power Equipment. We're in Northport now. So oh, there's Justin right there, trying to figure out where he went to. Yeah, they tall. We'll probably get a couple of these limbs out of this side of it over here. We'll get that weight off that side. Do that. And then we're gonna, this oak right here, you see where it's got that broken limb on it. We're gonna get that limb out of it and cut that dead snag off that other side over there of it too. And then that big white oak right there, see it's got some pieces broke. See, you had a tree right there that clay rooted and blew down, and it went up through there and it broke some stuff out of that one, and we're gonna clean it up too. Okay. Appreciate you offering to do that. Yeah, about 250, a little better than 250. I was watching that weather all day yesterday too. Watching the radar, you know. Yeah, the majority of rain stayed on over Atlanta over that way, and then there was some between you and Birmingham. We got a fair amount of rain yesterday at the house.
It rained for about 15 minutes yesterday.
This limb was almost 16 inches diameter. This little battery saw is an absolute beast. The limb was a whole tree by itself. I was about 70 something feet up in the tree, maybe a little higher than that. But check this thing out when this dude lets go here. So I took some of the weight out of the tree. I cut another limb here in just a second, but this is the pull line that I'm installing right now. I've already got it choked on there, and I'm just wrapping a tail around the tree so that once I cut this other limb out, then I come on down the ground and pull it. Because this tree was bad leaning over this building right there, little garage right there, really bad. A lot of weight in the top of this tree. Something that I struggle with really bad is positioning myself, and I've gotten better at it. I need to get back over there with Johnny and him and let him do some teaching on me, because it's just something that I guess is just learned, is to try to get where you're as comfortable as you can. And sometimes I just get in these spots and I just look around and I'm thinking, you know, where do I need to be? You know, how do I need to be? Oh yeah, we're ready. I'll tell you what, that's pretty high up there, man. I know, right? That's some August honeydew trees, man. I know, right? Run out of rope and you still like 50 more feet getting to the top of it. So we dropped this big monster right here. I've got my 3/4 rope out there, they gum with a redirect on it. Coming back to the mini right there. We'll cut it with a 661 36-inch bar. born with these real long ES light bars, you have to kind of baby them because the bar has so much flex and give to it. Like the 25s are not too bad, but on the long ones, you have to just kind of gently push the saw in there to make it go in. If not, it's real easy to throw the chain off that bar if you're not careful. This is a giant post oak. So you can see the trees opened up a good bit, but it's not, it's not where to fall yet. I've got the mini holding the rope on. I'm just going to stick these two wedges in here just for insurance purposes. So y'all gonna see one more video from that job. Crazy to go that far to do some tree work, maybe, but there's always a method to the madness on everything that I do. See, what I did was went over there just to see how that worked, because I knew it was going to be a big challenge to just get over there, and get back and the distance. So 250 miles puts me within striking distance of the coast also. So that means in the event that we have a hurricane come in, I can easily load up and head down there and work and do tree jobs down there. So I'm setting myself up. The people who follow me know how I roll. I'm setting myself up where I have no limits on anything that I do or can do. And that's the way that I want to be. I like equipment that is multi-purpose, and that does the one machine to do a lot of different jobs. Like the mini excavator, I can do tree work, I can do clearing, I can do drainage, water lines, anything with it. So, one day I can do a tree job, next day I can be running a water line. That's what I mean by multi-purpose. And the only thing that I really have right now that's not what I would say multi-purpose is my chipper, Miss Piggy. And because all she does is chip and eat wood, which y'all are about to see a lot of videos coming up with her. I've got a lot of chipping to do. I picked up 2 more really nice jobs today. So I'll be doing them probably in the next, probably next week. I got to get back over there at the mansion. I'll get back on it tomorrow evening is when I'll get back on it. So an update on the Widowmaker tree with Cuz Strickland. That video is just about finished. Thank goodness I am not having to edit that video. there were 4 cameras running on that day we did that tree. And it's taking Lauren, that's Cuz's daughter, it's taking her working on that thing almost, well, Friday will be 2 weeks. So a lot to that video. It's gonna be good though. I'm gonna get a viewing on it this coming Thursday night. I'm gonna be able to see it. So I may publish that video. So if everything's good on it, I may publish that video for my Sunday video. And y'all are gonna get to meet Cranky. Cranky is a true joy to be around. He is a hoot, let me tell you. And it won't be the last time you ever see him in my videos either, but that video is gonna be a great video to look forward to. So one thing, let's go over some stuff on a leaner, on a hard leaner. If you can get the top, I would have never cut that tree had I got some on the top out of it, because I don't think the hinge would have ever held. A hinge is very strong front to back. It's very weak side to side. Always remember that. And when you're cutting a leaner, like if the tree's leaning like this right here, and you're wanting it to go straight at the camera, angle your hinge to the right of where you want to go, because that tree is generally always going to pull and going to go a little bit further to the left. Now, I folded around, left some wood on that tree, on that back side of it where it's pulled that piece out. I didn't cut it all, missed it. But you see the power of that mini excavator. It still snatched that tree over. That mini excavator I got, it ain't no joke. That thing is very strong, very powerful. Even running the line through the redirect, still pulled that tree over. If you're gonna be pulling trees that size like that, I highly recommend getting a 3/4 rope to do it, because you need all the strength that you can get. Don't try it with a 1/2 inch. I don't think a 1/2 inch would have held on that tree. It would have snapped it. But yeah, so good things, man, good things. Had a lot of fun with Justin. In the next video from that job, you're gonna see Justin and I. It'll be the first job that I did that we actually lowered a huge limb. Now, we roped the limb and we held it in place after I cut it. And then he and I both together, we lowered it to the ground after I got on the ground, after it was completely cut free. Appreciate the views. Appreciate all the support I get from y'all, man. Good stuff. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters. If you need some tree work done, my email is right down below. We'll see y'all.